Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I want to share with you what's in my everyday makeup bag. Now I probably put this together like about a week ago, and I'm probably going to be using it through the end of March, and then I'll make some changes. So the reason I did this, and I haven't done this in the past, is because not only there are certain products that I have been neglecting, but also it makes it easier for me in the mornings. Instead of going and looking for certain products, I'm just gonna grab my bag and use products from here. Now this may change if I'm doing a video, if I'm reviewing a specific product, then this is gonna change. But overall, if I'm not filming, I'm going to be pulling products from here. So the bag that I'm using is this one right here, which is kind of large. It's probably, some people probably their entire makeup collection fits in something like this, right? But not me. This is like a very small percentage of what I own. So I'm going to show you what I have in here. Now a lot of it, I did a makeup declutter video not too long ago. I will link it below in case you're interested, and also up here. And I showed you some foundations that I wasn't sure if I was going to keep or if I was going to get rid of. I already cut two of them out. I'm getting rid of them. The Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer and the Dior Backstage Face and Body. It was too dark. The Laura Mercier I didn't like. It was way too little coverage, and I've had it for a while, so I'm going to get rid of it. And the Backstage is also old, and it was the wrong shade, so I don't want to pass it to someone else because it was an older foundation. So both of those are out. So I'm going to show you the other foundations that I have here. Okay, so this one is one that was also in my chopping block, but I decided to keep it. I've tried it. This is not that old. It's just been neglected by me. And I looked it up when I purchased it, and I have not owned it for that length of a time. It looks really beautiful, so I'm keeping that. Okay, I have my e.l.f. Soft Glam, which I really like, but I haven't been using that much, so I put it in here. I have my Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint. This is a beautiful, beautiful foundation. I actually have it in two different shades, but I'm only going to pull one out for you. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. And when I mix both of them, and it makes my perfect shade. Okay, then I'm trying to decide which one of these two I'm keeping, whether I'm keeping the number 23 or 25. I haven't tried it yet, so that's in here. So one of those will be going. And I have my LYS, which is the stick foundation. I've only used it like once, so it needs more love. So this is not really on the chopping block, but I just need to use it more. This one is a Laura Geller Quench and Tint Lightweight Tinted Moisturizer. I have to try it, see if I want to keep it or pass it along. The same thing with this one. And this one I know that I like, but I like it in the summer when we go to the beach or something. Instead, this is SPF 30. So I just like to, if I want to, you know, cover like a little bit of my hyperpigmentation, which most of the time I don't care. I don't know those people. They're never going to see me again. So who cares? But if I want, for some reason, if we're going to go to the pool for a little bit and then go out to lunch or something, I may put this on. I have a feeling this is going to go. This is a NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint, but I need to try it and decide. This is SPF 30. So that's a lot of foundations, but again, a lot of these is because I want to try them and see if I want to keep them or not. Normally, I wouldn't have that many. This is another one that's on the chopping block. This is a Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation SPF 15. And then this one is a neutral beige from Charlotte Tilbury. This is a beautiful skin foundation. And again, I don't know if I'm keeping that or not. And then this one here is from Fenty Beauty. And this is the Eavesdrop. And I just have this here because I purchased it. I put it in my foundation container in my closet. Totally forgot that I had not even used this, so I just have it out because it needs some love. I totally ignored it. For primers, I have this one, the Embroilise. This is so nice. This is like very moisturizing. It's a multifunction. It has aloe vera, multifunction moisturizer, but it's also a primer, and it's really, really nice. And I only used it a couple of times, put it away, forgot about it, so I want to use that. I pulled out my Sun Touchable from e.l.f. to use as my SPF, and this can also be your primer. but I'm going to be using that. I just finished the SPF that I was using, so I'm going to tackle this one first before I open a new one. And this is the Borean Skin Hero with ginseng. This is a Bare Skin Perfector 7 Days Transformation. I actually want to try this for 7 days in a row and see if it really makes a difference, because I don't use any one product for 7 days in a row. I change it every day. I get bored using the same thing all the time. But this is nice. This works as a really nice primer. Your foundation looks really pretty on top of it. But I want to give it a try. Next week I'm going to use it all week as my primer and see if it really makes a difference. Okay, for under my eyes, my friend Jen from Jen D Beauty recommended this because I have very dry under eyes lately. Never had that problem before. But this is the Aquaphor Healing Balm Stick. A lot of people have been using the one that is for your lips, but I hear that one gives you milia. I'm very susceptible to getting milia, so that scares me. So I only used it once, and then I heard that, then use it again. This I don't use every day, but when I use it, it works beautifully under my eyes. My under eye does not get dry. My concealer looks beautiful all day long. So this works really nice. But I also just purchased this one. I only used it for the first time today, and I have it on now. This is from the brand Rock, and this is a multi-corrector eye balm, and it has vitamin C, and it's basically what I've been using this for, but this is for the under eye. So this was like $28 at Walmart. So it's not cheap. It's more than that at Ulta. It's like $23. I was gonna get it at Ulta. I said no, I'll go to Walmart. So anyway, I just started using this, but I figure it's got vitamin C. It's supposed to brighten your eyes. It's supposed to depuff. This one doesn't say it's going to do any of that. This one just gives you moisture under your eyes. But if this helps with the dark eyes and the puffiness, I'm all for it. So I will get back to you on this one, how well it works. For concealers, let me see. Oh, I also have this. I love the skin tint. Some skin tints I'm not too crazy about because it really don't give you a lot of coverage. But this one is so good. This is the Cali Ray Free Dreaming diffusing tint, and this gives you really nice, I would say medium coverage. It's very lightweight, and this is on their website. I don't think Sephora carries that anymore. It's $19, which I don't think is bad, and you get like an ounce, I'm sure. But I have it in shade 6, but I love this, but I've been neglecting it, so that's why I pulled it out to use that. For concealers, I have 4 of them here. I have the one by Yensa. I like this concealer. This is very hydrating. It is called the Super Serum Silk Concealer, and I have it in the shade Light 1. This is very nice and hydrating. And then I have the Tarte Creaseless Creamy Concealer. This is also very nice and hydrating. And then I have the Revlon Colorstay Flex Wear Full Coverage Concealer. This is also very nice. It's not as hydrating, but if I wear it with, I've been wearing it like over this, and it works really well, and it looks beautiful. And then I also have a couple of the correctors. I have the Dermatology. This one is the Light and Fair. The one in Fair, I love this. This is so hydrating, and it really helps if you have dry under eyes. And I have the e.l.f. Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. This is nice. I like this actually. And then I have the Sarah Creel. Guys, I got this in December. And the only reason I purchased it because this little baby is $58, which is very pricey. Now you should be able to use it on your face or as a concealer. I have mine in the shade 4.0. So I got this because I had enough points to get one of the $125 Sephora rewards. It's like a gift card. But anything you purchase with that gift card, you're not able to return. So I got this, and I got a Dior, something from Dior. I can't remember now what it was. So that took care of $125. Okay, but this, I'm not sure. I've used it so many times, and I still can't tell you that I don't hate it, but I don't love it. And maybe because of the price point. Maybe because I feel that for the price point, it should look flawless. And I don't think it looks flawless on me. Now, my friend Kat from Cat's Eye Beauty, she loves this. She wears it in her complexion as a foundation, you know, spot conceals. And she uses it all the time on her under eyes. And she absolutely loves this. but I'm just not, I'll be honest with you, you know, and sometimes it's like I try to make things work because other people love it. And it says, why am I not loving it? But it's okay. I'm not going to tell you it's terrible, but I'm not going to tell you to run out and spend $58 on it, even if it's 20% off. I don't know. I can't. I don't know if you can, if you're able to get a sample, but I can't put my seal of approval on it. It's one of those products that is like, it's okay. So I have it here to try to use it up, whether it's on my face, on my under eyes, because it was still pricey, and even though I got it with a $125 rewards gift card, it's still, you know, I got it. Oh, another primer that I had is this deluxe size from YSL, the Touche Éclat Blur Primer, and this is okay. This is, to me, is so pricey, and it's, I don't think it does a lot of blurring, to tell you the truth. It feels kind of silicone texture when you put it on. It's very silky and very, you know, it's pretty, but does it blur my pores? I don't think so. So, all right. So for powders, oh, and I did put this Sydney Grace. This is a powder foundation. I've only used it once. I like it, but I put it in here. Actually, what I don't like about it is the fact that it's a loose powder. I prefer my foundations, my powder foundations, to be compact base, like the one from Moira that comes in a compact. These are a little messy, you know, kind of gets everywhere. Yeah, I didn't even take like the whole thing off, the whole, you know, stopper sticky on there, because it's just messy. I have this Moira. This is a Glow Show liquid highlighter. This is very pretty, but this can be a little blingy when you put it on. So you have to, I don't really care for super blingy highlighters, so you have to be like very, very, I mean, unless you like to be blingy, but I'd rather use something a little more subtle. So I have it here so that I can see if I can try different ways before I decide that I don't want to deal with it anymore and pass it along. The other powders that I have the Amicale, which I absolutely love this powder, but I haven't used it in a long time. I still have a lot left, so I want to use it up. This is a beautiful blurring setting powder. It's not that expensive, and I totally love this and recommend it if you're looking for a really good powder. The e.l.f. This is another one. The Halo Glow Powder Filter. Okay, and I think part of my problem is that it's a shade, well, I got it in light neutral. I normally get light. Fair, I normally never get anything that's fair. Okay, some people love this. I'm middle of the road. It's okay. I use it. I find it a little glowy. You know, if you put just a little bit, like if I put a little bit like right here, it kind of blurs my pores. But I feel like I have to be very, very careful where I apply this. I can't apply it under my eyes. A lot of people put it under their eyes. I can't do that. Under my eyes, it's too glowy. And I don't like anything glowy under my eyes. It's okay. Is this something that I would repurchase? No. Is this something that I would tell you, you need to go get it? No. This was $14, which is kind of pricey for e.l.f. But I think that there's other powders out there that you can do better than this. I like the loose powder better than the Halo Glow loose powder. Much, much better than this one. It brings a little poof, which I don't use, and a mirror on the bottom. But I don't think this is a powder that I can touch up with and put this in my purse. I feel like if I use the poof, then I get too much product, and then it looks really heavy on my face. So that's what it is. That's what I think I don't like about this. It tends to look heavy on my face. So I would say buyer beware. You're going to find a lot of creators. I love this. I'm just okay with it. I would not repurchase, and it's not a product that I would say you guys need to go get that. Okay, here's the e.l.f. contour, the liquid contour that I really do enjoy. I also have the Sephora contour stick that I really like. I have the Revlon Skin Light as my highlighter, and I like this, even though this looks like it would be like super glowy. See, to me it's a lot more subtle than that. That's the Moira. On this, you can just put a little bit and kind of come to, that's what no, I don't have that on my face. I was gonna lie. No, it's not what I have on my face. But you can continue to, with your brush, to blend it, and it's not, see, it's not that blingy, and that's what I like. This is, it fell out. I'm talking to you, and you probably saw it fly out, didn't you? So this you have to be careful with. It didn't break, thank goodness. But this is very pretty, but it is all over my shirt. But you probably saw that. I'm probably gonna see that on editing and go, oh no! All right, then I have this bronzer, which I really like, but I haven't used in a while. This is a CL Bronze and Protect. This is SPF 50. And this is so pretty. It says it's a bronzing concentrate, but I love this. This is a really pretty bronzer. Actually, I have a couple of CL blushes also, and they're very, very pretty. And the thing, this is like a cooler tone. It's not very warm at all. And the thing about CL, all of their products has SPF. So I really like this. But look how pretty that is. I mean, I put a lot, guys, so don't go by that. You just put like a little bit. And I usually put it on the back of my hand, then with a brush, I pick it up and put it on my cheek. But this is beautiful, but again, I haven't used it in a long time. I have mine in Bronze 01, which is, I'm pretty sure, the lightest shade that you can get. But it's a really pretty bronzer. You can get this on their website or at Sephora. Okay, this I put in here because I don't know if I'm going to keep it or get rid of it. This is the Revlon Gel Serum Blush. I remember when I got these. I got a couple of them. And actually, I don't know what the other one is. This one is in the shade 110. And I don't think these did much of anything. I don't think I was like wowed by it. Yeah, kind of like, see, when you blend it, it kind of disappears. So I don't know. I think I'm going to try it and then pass it on. Because I think when I put it on, it's like, where did it go? It's not much there. Okay, oh, I forgot this concealer. This is from Fiera. I bought this a while back when everybody was going crazy over these concealers. These are heavy duty. You can only use a little bit, and I mean a little bit, because a little bit goes a long way. It's very thick. It is hydrating, but I just feel like it's a little heavy. So I'm gonna try it, and then I think this is gonna go bye-bye. Because I just feel like it's way too heavy for me. This is a brand that I discovered not too long ago, Oulac, O-U-L-A-C. And they have nice products, and they have really good prices too. And this is a concealer stick. I'm not concealer stick, bronzing stick. I love bronzing sticks. It's so easy to just draw on your face. And this is not very warm. I think it's really pretty. This is in the shade C2. So I need to try that more. I got some blushes, well, one blush from them. And this is in the shade Fatal Seduction. And this is just a powder blush. And I haven't used their products. I received them and I haven't used them. So I put them in this box so that I can use them. This is one that came in one of the Sephora favorites kits. This is from Bosma. And Bosma is supposed to be a really good brand. And this is a blush. It's a cream blush. I haven't used it, and it's probably because of the shade. Because look at it, it's like that Barbie pink. So I don't know. I have to see. I'll try it, but I don't know if I'm going to be using it very often. Then I got two from, these are the Revlon Glimmer Blush Drops. I like these, and there's a different way that I use these that I'll show you on a video. I think I'm going to do a get ready with me with products from this box so that you can see how I use these. And then I have two from kind of like Revlon. It's a dupe from the Hourglass. They're not the same shades, or I would do, you know, one on one side and one on the other. But yeah, I like them actually. I have this from Josie Maran, and I killed it. When I was closing it, I hit it with something, but this is really nice. This is a peachy shade, and it's very pretty. But yeah, and I hate ugly makeup, and I really made this one very ugly. That was me. That was a big mess that I created. Okay, then I have this one here. This is from Bloom Effects. And Bloom Effects sent me some PR. They sent me some SPF tinted lip balms and a couple of the Tulip Tint blush cheeks, lip and blush balms. I usually just wear these on my cheeks, but I want to go ahead and use them more. I put a lot. That's gonna go very far. I put too much. But these are really pretty. It's called Crystal Coral. It's very pretty. I put too much, but it's a very pretty. It doesn't have any scent. But they did send that to me, and I enjoy it. It's very pretty, but I just haven't used it enough. I have this from Bare Mineral. It's the Complexion Rescue Bronzer. And this is Kiss of Mauve. Again, this is beautiful, but I have not used it that much. So I want to be able to use it. It's like a bronzer and blush together. And it's very, very pretty. Very mature skin friendly. It doesn't show any kind of texture you have on your face. And I think it's very beautiful, but I have it here so I can use it. So let me show you what's on the top part of the case. So basically on the top part I have eyes and lips. Alright, so I have a couple of palettes. I have the Natasha Denona. This is the Mini Eye Sculpt palette, which is just so easy to use for 1, 2, 3. You're done, out the door. This is a palette that I bought during the holiday. It came with a lipstick and a lip liner. And this is from Tarte, and it's the Big Screen eyeshadow palette. Haven't used it. It's beautiful. I put it in here so I can use it. Really pretty shades. For eyeshadows, I have a lot of singles, which is what I use the most day to day. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Oyster Pearl Cream Eyeshadow. What are these called? These are called Eyes to Mesmerize. As you can see, I use it a lot. This is such a pretty shade. It's like a bronzy that has almost like a little bit of like an antique gold with almost like a little bit of green in there. It's beautiful. And these, once they set, they're easy to apply. You should apply them with a finger. Then I take a brush and kind of like go around the edge to smooth it out. Once they dry, they don't go anywhere. Then I have the Hourglass. This is the Scatter Light Glitter Eyeshadow in Rapture. And this one, I don't use as often, but it's still very pretty. It's the pinky one. Very beautiful. But these are easy. Like if you just want something on your eye and you're done, that's it. Then I have the ULAC. I don't know if that's how you say the name. This one is in Golden Shore. These are absolutely gorgeous. They are very inexpensive. I'm going to link these because these will be some that you guys will probably love, and they're not expensive at all. And I know the first time that I shopped, they were having, I don't know if they do it all the time for first time shoppers, but they were having a great sale, and I ended up like getting all of this for like, I want to say $20. Okay, then this one is in the shade Honey Bunny. Look how beautiful that is. It's this one right here. And they all have like that shimmer or scattered glitter in there. Really beautiful. But these, you don't have any fallout. Again, once they dry, they don't go anywhere. They look absolutely gorgeous on the eyes. The last one I have from them is called Lustering, number 12. Look how pretty. It's this one right here. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, then I have, this is one that my friend sent me. She got this in the Beautylish lucky bag, and she sent it to me because she said she wasn't going to wear it. So I want to use it. This one, it brings a powder shadow, which this one's like a topper, and then it brings a cream. Okay, that's the cream and that's the powder. So it's like slate gray. Feels very creamy, and this is from the brand Auric. See, oh, then I have this one and this one. These two from Ilia. These are so nice. These are liquid shadows from Ilia, and these I usually apply with a doe foot, and then I kind of pat it with my finger, and then I use a brush to kind of like, you know, around the edges. These dry and they don't go anywhere, and they look so, so pretty. It's this one. It's this one right here. Pretty. And that one is in the shade Dim. And this one is like, this one looks like the Charlotte Tilbury, but this is cheaper than Charlotte Tilbury. And it's more liquidy than the Charlotte. And this is Fresco. So these two are gorgeous. Okay, I think that's it for the eyes. Oh, the mascara that I pulled out is the Panorama from L'Oreal. And then the Thrive from my lower lash line. I'm trying to empty this. I have a couple of these little ones. I've already gone through one. I'm trying to empty the other two. Okay, so now for lips. I have a lot for lips. So I actually have like these 3 lip liners. And this is from Moira. And this is in the shade Anticipation. This is Ideal from Lancome. And then this one is a Maracuja Juicy Lip Liner. Juicy. Maracuja Juicy Lip Liner in the shade Mixed Berries. And this is one that came with a palette. Okay, and then I have one of these lip balms from Edam. These are beautiful. I love the Edam lip balms. Right now they're out of stock, but I guess a lot of people love them. They're kind of thick, so I usually like to put like a little bit and then just go over with my finger. But they're very pigmented. They're kind of thick. They're like the Glossier Dot Balm. And this is in the shade Boba Bounce. But these are really, really, really nice. I really do enjoy them. They look really glossy. They're very hydrating. They have a nice wear time. I definitely like that. I have the Salt Air Lip Oil Balm. These are really good. This is Acai. This Lip Glaze Lip Plumper. This is from Moira. And this looks really pretty on the lips. It's a plumping, but it's not, doesn't hurt a lot. But I think if you don't like that kind of a feeling, you probably won't like this. But it has like a little bit of shimmer inside. I don't know if you can see it in the tube. It really doesn't translate to the lip, I don't think. I think when you have it on, you really can't see that shimmer. This is also from Auric, and this is what I received in my lucky bag. And this is a lip balm. And this is nice. I've used it before. It brings a little applicator on the top. Then it looks kind of milky, but when you put it on, it almost looks translucent. You really can't see any color on your lips. But sometimes when I'm putting my makeup on, I'll just put this on if I don't have anything else. This is new from Milani, and I haven't used it yet. This is a Keep It Full Glossy Plumping Balm. And this is in the shade Bisou, number 190. I've heard good things about it. I have not used it yet. But it's one of those clicky ones. But that's a pretty color. So I'm looking forward to trying this. But it is plumping. Don't know if it hurts. I haven't tried it. I have to get back to you. And then the last thing I have is this lip oil from Biro. Biro is a very pricey brand. And this lip oil looks very, very pretty on your lips. It is very glossy. It is thin. It really feels like a lip oil. However, when you put it on your lips, it tastes like you're eating a bouquet of flowers, which is not my favorite thing whatsoever. But I have this dilemma. I really like the way it looks. I really like the way it feels, but I really hate the way it tastes. And you can't help but taste it. It's not like I'm licking my lips or putting it on my tongue, but you can still taste it. So if that bothers you, stay far, far away from this, because normally I don't like scents on my products, but this is a little overpowering. Again, this is like you eating flowers. So, but it's very pretty, and if I don't even know how I got this. And the applicator is so strange. It's not a brush, it's a little paddle, but it's really soft. And that's what it looks like. But this looks so pretty on your lips. But wow, does it taste? And it smells a little flowery, but not as strong as it tastes. It really tastes like you are eating a bouquet of flowers. The first time I put it on, I was like, holy cow. Do I really want this on my lips? And then for my brows, I just have the Estee Lauder. I've had this for a long time, have not really used it. the Brow Multitasker, and this has a pencil on one side. This is what I have on my brows today. Has a spoolie on the other side, and then in the middle it has the powder. This I don't really use, but I do use the pencil and the spoolie, but you do have that. But I don't know, I just feel like, let me see, I feel if I use the powder, I'm dropping stuff. If I use the powder, it's like almost like a little too much. It doesn't look so bad. Oh, I got stuff falling. Let's see. I fall out. I don't know, it doesn't look too, maybe I went too hard the first time I used it. So anyway, it's nice. It's a 3-in-1. I like it. But like I said, I've never been kind of like a powder kind of girl. More like a tinted brow gel or a pencil, and then like a clear brow gel. But I really don't get into the pomades or the powders. I find they take me longer to do, and I'm lazy, and I hate my brows, and I hate doing my brows. Alright, so this is all I have. So this is what I'll be using through the end of March. I do want to create a look using some of the products in here. So tell me, do you have a daily makeup bag that you just, you know, that's what you use on a daily basis? Or do you just go digging for products every day as to what you want to wear? I have to have a lot of options. I can't just have like one foundation, one powder, one concealer. I get bored very quickly. So this is why I have so much in my makeup bag, because I have to have variety. I can't just use the same thing every day. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for spending some time with me. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Thank you guys. Bye.